Lesson 9. The candlestick was made from one piece of solid gold. Its weight was 75 pounds, and its worth now in January 2025 is $3,287,000. Its shape was like a tree. It had a center column with 6 branches extending from it on each side. These arms resembled the branches on an almond tree, with ornamental knobs ending in a stylized flower at the top. This was an oil lamp, and it did not use candles. Each of the flower-shaped cups held a measure of olive oil and a cloth wick. When it was lit, it gave off a small flame. So Aaron and his sons, they were priests, who were to keep the lamps burning continually. Where was it placed? The golden lampstand was placed on the south side in the holy place, opposite the table of showbread, because this chamber had no windows. The lampstand was the only source of light. The priest's jobs was to trim the wicks, and they also provided pure olive oil. There were tools or accessories. These were snuffers, snuff dishes, and wick trimmers. It used pure olive oil. This kind of oil is equal to EVOO extra virgin olive oil. It is processed by breaking or cutting open the olives and letting the oil drain out. It is not crushed. Most olive oils are crushed with a rock and heated to high temp. The golden lampstand, made in the shape of a tree, stood for God's life-giving power. It shows the tree of life in the Garden of Eden, but when they sinned through disobedience, then they were cut off from the tree of life. But God had a plan to reconcile His people and give them new life in His Son Jesus Christ. The lampstand had almond flowers for resurrection and hope. The almond tree was the first tree to bloom after winter in Israel, representing life coming from death. The almond calyxes in Jewish symbolism represents watchfulness, or God's constant vigilance and readiness to act, and divine presence. The almond shape also visually resembles the flame of a lamp. The side branches represent the believers and extend from the main stem. Each had 3 flower sets. The 3 flowers on each side represent the concept of the Trinity. The number 3 shows divine order and perfection. The main stem had 4 flower sets on it. because it symbolizes the central position and preeminence of Jesus Christ, who is the source of life for the branches. It has an extra flower showing his unique status above the other branches. The design of the lampstand as a whole is often interpreted as a symbolic tree representing new life and renewal. A blossom is the flowering part of a plant that will eventually produce fruit or seeds. A calyx in a flower is the outermost whorl of the flower, is the outer protective covering of a flower before it blooms, located at the base of the petals. Symbolism. In the courtyard outside the tabernacle tent, all items were made of common bronze, but inside the tent, close to God, they were precious gold, symbolizing deity and holiness. God chose the resemblance of the lampstand to almond branches for a reason. The almond tree blooms very early in the Middle East. Its Hebrew root word shaked means to hasten, telling the Israelites that God is quick to fulfill his promises. Aaron's staff, which was a piece of almond wood, miraculously budded, bloomed, and produced almonds, indicating that God chose him as high priest. That rod was later put inside the Ark of the Covenant, which was kept in the tabernacle Holy of Holies, as a reminder of God's faithfulness to his people. Reminder. The golden lampstand was a foreshadowing of Jesus Christ, the future Messiah. It gave forth light. Jesus told the people, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." John. Jesus compared his followers to light as well. "You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven." Matthew 5:14-16. I hope you enjoyed learning about the candlestick. I hope you join us for Lesson 10. Goodbye and God bless you.